Monday, week 1, 1999. Last week saw the post-Backlash show with Chris Candido becoming new #1 contender and then ending up getting stunnered because Stone Cold was like, he shook Stone Cold's, Stone Cold wanted to shake his hand. Candido blew him off. Stone Cold turned him around, stunner. X-Pac and Triple H faced off. They're continuing that feud. Then we saw Eddie Guerrero save Goldust from Owen Hart and Brian Pillman beating them down. We're going to see the tag match between them in the main event. And just pretty much continuing storylines, Taz and Ken Shamrock. The Dudley Boys picked up another victory. Regal and Val Venus continuing their back and forth of Val Venus being a traitor. Even though he got kicked out of the Un-Americans, William Regal would still call him a traitor. And that Val Venus wasn't really a part of the group. We saw Godfather save D'Lo from Lance Storm and Matt Bloom. We're going to see that angle continue tonight. And then we saw Paul Bearer cut a promo about Kane and then introduced the concept of Ministry of Darkness. So let's kick it off. Pre-show, we have a 6-man tag, if it ever uploads. Here we go. We have a 6-man tag with Keisha and the Headbangers defeating Mark Henry, Chava, and Bob Holly. Pretty much just a way to get these guys on the show. Here we start off the show with the announcers and a video graphic of Goldust, Eddie Guerrero versus Brian Pillman and Owen Hart at the start of the show. Pretty much they do every show. Here we go with Triple H in the ring cutting a promo on X-Pac when Dave Bautista comes out and he says, you turn your back on us, we deserved a chance to know. You didn't have to do it the way you did. And it was very heated back and forth. This is a little bit of a test run for Dave, this whole episode. Dave's probably the guy with the most focus in this episode, because so far he's only been around Road Dogg, and this gives him a chance to shine a little bit. And then right after that, we have Ken Shamrock versus Ahmed Johnson. Ken Shamrock defeats Ahmed Johnson with submission with the ankle lock, and then Taz is on commentary. Alright, post-match, we just go into another match with Abyss squashing Billy Kidman. Pretty much we're trying to put over Abyss as this huge monster. His performance will get better once he gets more popular, but until then, Abyss is going to be putting on shit shows. The APA is backstage cutting a promo on Edge and Christian, saying those sons of bitches attacked us. And then we get into a matchup with the four of them, and it ends in double disqualification when they all just fight throughout, out in the ring, or, just disqualification, no contest bullshit thing. Here, the Godfather and D'Lo Brown cut a promo, talking shit on Un-Americans and saying how, they have each other's back when the Un-Americans attack them. And pretty much they cheap shot the Godfather and D'Lo Brown. We go to Mankind versus Al Snow. It ends in a double DQ when the Dudleys run in and beat the shit out of both of them. And they put both of them through a table. So now it's Dudley Boys, they put Mankind and Al Snow through a table. Mankind and Al Snow are a tag team as the Extreme Allies, and their friends, well documented in real life. And a little bit in the game, it's tongue-in-cheek. And in real life, it was tongue-in-cheek at the time. So from there, we go to Marvelous Ones cutting a promo about Rabid Dog, saying, they're too worried about the DX split, and we're going to come in and just take the titles from them. Here, we hype that Team Perfect will be the last segment, and that they will be making an appearance later. Here, Dave Bautista cuts a promo on Triple H. And we have Batista versus Triple H, and when Triple H defeating Batista with a pedigree. Both had great performance, and it was a quality match. And pretty much Triple H once again just beat down Dave a little bit at a time. Triple H goes to beat up Dave after the match when X-Pac runs in, makes the save for Batista. Right here, Owen and Brian Pillman talked about their history together and how they're going to defeat Eddie and Goldust easily. I believe they do win. They do. Brian Pillman defeated Goldust or Pillman. Pretty much Brian Pillman and Owen Hart needed the victory. Now, and the story would be Goldust and Eddie Guerrero aren't as a unit as Owen Hart and Brian. Eventually, them two not in agreement, and then just get rolled up or something. Pillman. Woo, damn. So here's Chris Candido's promo He says, I have been saying for about a year now that I am the perfect wrestler. Next to me is my mentor, an original perfect wrestler. We both can do it all in wrestling. It is tragic that Kurt never been world champion. So it is my duty to show the WWF what it was like to be the perfect champion. Stone Cold, you are a hell of a champion. These people love you, but it is my time in the WWF to be champion. I respect you as a competitor, but you aren't good as me, Steve. We've both been held down in this company and been treated as jokes. At Unforgiven, we main event the show to prove to the world that we are the best wrestlers in the world, but you just won't be good enough, and it's my night and my time. This is Candido's big chance to talk about his career, and that this is his opportunity. He got that one moment. Is he going to let it slip, or is he going to capture it? Haha. But, yeah, pretty much he says, I'm coming for the title. Steve, it's not a me versus you thing. It's me wanting the title. He's chasing the title. It's not personal, which I think you need to have with the title feuds. And then Stone Cold comes out. Chris is looking at the hard cam. Stone Cold comes out. He faces Stone Cold. Stone Cold comes out. Kurt Hennig backs away. And then he cheap shots Stone Cold. And then Chris Candido and Kurt Hennig beat down Stone Cold to end Raw to get revenge from last week. I don't think you're going to find a better show than this. Because if you think about it, like, all throughout, except the Abyss match, but that was only 3 minutes long, everything was quality, and we only got better the deeper we went in the show. In the last 3 segments, so let's see, that's the last 20, it's 8, the last half hour, really. Like, the last half hour of the show is must-see, with an average rating of, 87, 91, and 100. So 9, 13... 300, 278, and then divide that by 3. Let's see, 78 divided by 3, 27 divided by 8. This is why you stay in school is 92. So it's an average rating of 92. So like the last 3 segments, average rating 92. Really must see TV. I think we're easily gonna beat WCW and make it 71-26. And a little bit of a 2-week win streak, and I'm really happy with that Chris Candido promo. And I wasn't expecting 100 rating. I was expecting like a B, but hey man, I'll take it. And we get the victory. WCW put on a quality show. Let's see, we're just reading what they have. Nothing extremely special. Okay. Okay. Huh. That's cool. But pretty much, yeah, the story is going forward that Chris Candido wants the chance to get the title, and we're really getting over the fact that this is Chris Candido's year. He said it after when he beat Mankind. He said it when he was facing Mankind. This is his year in WWF. 1999 will be the year of Chris Candido. And it'll be interesting to see that. If he continues performing this well, he will make me change my plans going forward. And maybe I give him a long run. Maybe I give him a short run. Maybe I have him win here and just lose it next month. Maybe I have him lose. I don't know. So a good thing about this game and my plans is they're interchangeable. Because really, in the end game, we all my WrestleManias are planned. My WrestleMania is planned out, but I could still change it because we're in May and WrestleMania is in March. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I think this is 160, I believe. It's around that area. So thank you for watching. Have a good one, and talk to you later.